Oh! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Dead Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. Joined today is my co-host, Canter, and this is the week after Thanksgiving podcast. By now, when you're watching this, our bellies will be full of Thanksgiving food. But as of right now, when we're recording it, Thanksgiving is still a ways away.
That's right.
I'm actually kind of hungry. I'm actually kind of hungry thinking about my Thanksgiving meal now.
Yeah.
Anyways, but fun topic. So, video games, Canter. We're gonna talk about video games this time. We did anime last time. We're gonna talk about video games this time. And we're not gonna talk about New World, but as much as I want to, and as much as I know you want to, we won't talk about New World.
Okay.
So we've got pretty much the end of this year coming up, which means that we will be doing the Dead Funny Video Game Awards and Movie Awards again.
True.
Which was a lot of fun. People like us to do that. Got dressed snazzy for it. What is your favorite video game that's come out this year?
This year. I don't know. Let's see.
Terrible,
I have to look at what released this year.
Terrible, dude.
I know. Well, okay. Technically,
Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West.
Marvel Snap. Let's go with that. It just released this year. And it is a ton of fun.
You're the worst.
Ton of fun. It's a card game, you know. I love my card games.
I hate doing stuff with you, dude. You're the worst. You're the absolute worst. This motherfucker. Marvel Snap. Fucking phone game. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's not a game.
It's not?
No.
I was lied to then.
You were. You've been bamboozled, dude.
Well.
Overwatch 2. That's your favorite. There you go. Overwatch 2. I know how much you love the game.
I mean, I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't say I love it. A good game that came out.
New World. It came out this year.
No, I don't think so. Fresh Start Servers did.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. As far as I'm concerned, it's a whole new world.
Let's see. Video games that
Elden Ring hit. I mean, that's got to be a contender.
Well, I will agree. Elden Ring is a very good game. I've seen people play it, but I've not played it myself.
I still gotta play Gotham Knights. Maybe that's what I'll do over my fucking Thanksgiving break. I'll be playing New World. Even though we won't be doing anything, I'll be playing New World.
Wait, I might have one. Let me look at all the rest of this that came out this year. I found a list.
Oh, a game I gotta pick up? Sonic Frontiers, dude.
True, I've heard some good things about that.
Really good things about it.
Yeah.
Really good. Like that we actually made a good Sonic game again for once.
And you know, that's been a long time coming.
Long time. All the other Sonic games that have come out have been trash.
They just you can't get the mechanics
actually
right.
Has that's his background character for the channel, Sonic.
Yeah.
And I actually chose a Sonic from one of his terrible games. Though I mean, he looks badass, which is why we chose him. But it's the
Black Knight.
The Black Knight, yeah.
Yeah. It had a really cool story to it, though. So.
Oh, for sure, but everybody hated it.
Yeah.
Cult of the Lamb came out this year.
True. Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic is a good game that came out this year.
Do we consider remakes to be new games, or do those not qualify? That's a question.
That is a question.
Because if they qualify, then my new favorite game that came out this year comes out next month, and that's Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. So,
right? I mean, I guess
biased,
we count it,
dude. Jesus,
no,
it's not biased.
No.
If I had to take a pick out of the games on this list that I haven't played, haven't played yet into consideration, that I think would be my absolute favorite game of this year, it would probably be a tie between Sonic Frontiers and Gotham Knights. I really love the Batman series. It's really, really fucking good. Although the Destiny, man, yeah, I don't know if I'd count that though. The Witch Queen DLC was really fucking good. Like that actually was a good story, but it probably wouldn't still be up there for me. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers or Gotham Knights. I love the Gotham games or
Mm,
Arkham games.
yeah.
This is supposed to be the next generation of that. Batman's dead, so you have to
Right.
be Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Red Hood.
Yeah.
And this one, I'm trying to fucking talk JJ into it. If he'll quit being a little bitch about it. Try to talk JJ into it because this one actually has 2-player co-op.
Okay.
First one
Team up.
of its kind, yeah.
Mm.
And apparently, it's like the 2-player co-op that you like, the one where he can join in and we can go as far away from each other as possible, and not have to worry about it. Yeah, like he can go do his own shit. I go do my own shit. If I can go around, fight crime, protect Gotham City. I just don't know who I would be, dude. That's the rough part. Like,
yeah,
Red Hood's a badass. I see JJ being Red Hood 100%. It's just JJ. But like growing up, I was always a Robin fan. But my Robin that I grew up loving was Teen Titans Robin.
Okay.
And Teen Titans Robin is Dick Grayson, and Dick Grayson is Nightwing.
Right.
So I'm kind
of you're Nightwing.
Between Nightwing or Robin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Robin's still a badass. So, but I don't know. I think I'd be Nightwing personally. I think that's who I'd end up going with.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, yeah. He's pretty badass. Plus, he's the closest to, like, Batman, if you will. Like, as far as, like, trying to keep...
the fighting style and stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would say fighting style. He uses those, like, fucking electric batons.
Yeah.
His fucking weapons. But just, like, as far as, like, his whole, like, how he carries himself and shit. He tries to, like, really emulate Batman.
Yeah, okay.
So, which is fun.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. That Callisto project or protocol is supposed to be pretty good, too. That's supposed to be, like, a new version of Dead Space. Which we get Dead Space Remake in January, so... That I'm gonna play the fuck out of. Dude, Dead Space was such a fucking great game. Oh my god, dude. Fuck! That game was so good. I really enjoyed what I played out of the demo of Cult of the Lamb. That was a really good game. Yeah, I could see.
It looked like it was going to be. Yeah.
If I didn't have New World absolutely dominating every aspect of my life right now, I would probably play Cult of the Lamb. Or would have at least bought Gotham Knights or Sonic Frontiers by now, for sure.
Yeah.
I have New World dominating every single second of my life right now. It's pretty great. I love it. It's fantastic. I'm serious. I sound like I'm being sarcastic. I'm not. I'm just sleep deprived from New World dominating every aspect of my life right now. So,
yeah.
I don't go to sleep until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm up for work by fucking like 7:50, 8 o'clock, and then I'm clocked in at work at like 8:30, and then I'm working until like fucking 6 Monday through Tuesday, so that way I get some extra time so I could take off early on Friday.
Yeah.
It's hard being me sometimes, Canter. It's just hard, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I pull 12 to 14 hours every day, 5 days a week. So
your job sucks, dude.
I know, it does. I agree with you.
You need a new job, dude. You need a new job.
I'm thinking about it.
People need to start getting our name out there so we can be super uber famous, and then I can offer Canter a job at Dead Funny, a real job.
That would be cool.
Versus just the voluntary job he does now. So the voluntary job we all do now because we do not make any money. So
not yet. It'll happen.
It'll happen. But not yet. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like, another Call of Duty has come and gone. I could care less.
I have not touched it, actually. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, I mean, JJ even said that to me, too. He's like, I'm really enjoying New World right now. He's like, I had actually planned that I was going to be in, like, half New World, half Call of Duty. He's like, I literally get home, I'm on New World. I go to work, I get home, I'm back on New World.
Yeah.
I go home for my breaks, I'm on New World. I go back to work. I'm dead serious.
Well, yeah.
So, I'm the same way. I mean, I'm at work. If I get my work done, once I'm done with work, fucking Steam pops up. Here goes New World.
I have played a few other things, but I have played quite a bit of New World recently myself.
Well, you haven't played enough because you're not at 60 yet, so you are fucking slacking, sir.
Well, on the days I work all day, I come home and go to sleep, so, you know.
You should fucking still play New World because you need to get to 60. We need healers, Canter.
Oh,
The
yeah?
company is starved of healers.
Okay.
So if you're watching this and you play New World and you want to come be a healer for Seraph's Blade, you let me know. We're actually going over that today. The company roles, because we're gonna put some more roles in Discord and stuff like that, as far as like for promotions and things like that go.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep it more towards New World, so that way people kind of understand the role system.
Yeah.
Which I not against, but I kind of really wanted to do something like cool with the names. So I was like, but we could look up like some like Seraph lore like rankings and stuff. Like there's like a high console. Like I was like, that'd be fucking dope, you know? Like have that leadership, the high console versus governor.
Yeah.
Console. Governor's such a stupid fucking title.
It's very 1700s though.
Yeah. And then officer.
Like I said, again, 1700s. It's kind of like, I think that's the time of the world is at the time that your character goes to a tournament. You're from the 1700s, and that's why muskets is about as far as guns have made it. And then of course there's magic in a tournament and stuff. But yeah, those terms are pretty appropriate for that time period.
Dude, that's what we need to do then. I need to look up more fucking titles around that fucking era.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Quartermaster. Corporal. Dude, the kettle drummer, bro. The Gentleman of Ordnance. There we go.
That's fancy.
That's very fancy, dude. The Surgeon and the Surgeon's Mate. We'll have one person be our number one healer, so Steven, for our console. He'll be the surgeon, and then everybody else will be the surgeon's mate.
That works.
Great, dude. That's fucking great, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. The surgeon's mate. That's fucking phenomenal. I love every part of that right now. That's fucking great, dude. I love it. There's a lot of good ones on here. We'll be a chaplain. There you go.
Yeah.
A cornet.
Lots of prayer.
Captain, lieutenant, a major, colonel.
Ensign. That's lowest ranking infantry regiment.
Is it?
Ensign, yeah. Yeah, you could go total like military roles if you wanted to.
See, dude, they got dragoons, dude.
Yeah, that was real kind of a cavalry there.
Yeah,
I believe they
that's what I'm saying,
usually had pistols. I think is what made a dragoon was the handguns, as opposed to your normal cavalry that just had sabers.
I don't see general on here.
You can be the field marshal. That's above a general.
Well, that was one of the things that we were thinking about putting in was a general, but if it's not on here, I mean, we need to be looking more into this, dude. Let's go.
We'll check it out. We'll check it out.
But yeah. Hold on. Fuck. Why did you do that?
What happened?
It fucking zoomed in just on you. My Discord only showed you, which fucked up the. It was only a couple seconds, so that was at 13:30. All right, sweet. Anyways, but yeah, we'll definitely look into it for sure. I'm excited to get some more ranks in there because fucking people have been balling out. Give it a little bit more time to see who stays, who does it.
Yeah.
Start looking at doing. Oh, good God, some promotions and shit like that. People been putting in work, son. So you gotta show some love to that. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, that's something we were looking at. But anyways, so games next year. What is the top game you're excited for next year coming up?
Nightingale.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Look it up on Steam. Put it on your wish list. It's
I'm
going
not
to be
doing
good.
that, but
But it's going to be a survival game, Chris. You love survival games.
well, I typed in Nightingale, and the only thing that came up was the bird. So
I said on Steam, not on just the internet.
look, dude, I use the internet like any normal person. Nightingale gameplay trailers set out on this journey, survival and adventure into the. I'm shit you not. Was it not you I was talking about too then? I was talking to somebody from Dead Funny. It must have been JJ, and I pointed this game out.
Yeah, this is. I'm going to play this as soon as it releases, like for sure.
When does it come out? First half of 2023.
Yeah, so it should be early on.
If it's too early on, I'm still playing New World. And
Well then, I'll play it by myself.
yes, you will. That's gonna be the rough part, dude. In less than a month, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core comes out. I'm like, fuck.
You have to have. Well, this is a Final Fantasy day, and this is a New World day.
Nah, I can't do that, dude.
Just play both games at the same time. Okay.
There we go. That sounds like a plan. I mean, to be fair, I will have it on my PlayStation 5, so I can have my PlayStation 5 on one screen and New World on the other, and then fucking Discord right here. Be good to go, dude. Be good to go. But yeah,
just have your kid come in to move you around on New World. That way you don't get kicked off. You see, you can just let her hit the keys, and yeah.
Yeah, the game looks gorgeous though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, pretty excited because I like crafting and I like building things, gathering things. You know, but the whole portals and you have to like learn the card recipes and you put together different recipes to get different effects to happen when you open a portal to a new place. So you can have more enemies, you can have the time of day changed, you can have more likely to spawn certain things that you need. Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Yeah, that looks interesting for sure.
And a little scary too, honestly. Like some of those creatures are a little scary in the middle of the night kind of creatures.
Well,
like, did you see the ones like
two completely different fucking
thoughts? Well, no.
Scary is so.
They crawl around on all fours and they have like a human face. But when you get close up, they lift their face up and it's just all teeth. Scary.
Yeah, I literally am seeing that monster right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Nightingale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this game is already on my wish list.
Good. Very good. I have their Discord, you know. I pop in there every now and then to see what they're working on, talking about.
Do that, dude.
I do. I usually never contribute to the conversation, but if they'll let you sit there and just look through everything, I will.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, so if I had to pick, obviously the bias is coming out. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. And if I had to give up that bias, it would be my secondary bias, which is Final Fantasy 16. But if I had to give up my Final Fantasy bias,
okay.
Oh fuck. Silent Hill. It had to be Silent Hill. Silent Hill Remake 2 is actually coming out. It had to be Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's coming out. I just don't know if it's coming out next year. I know they're doing like one of those one-off ones next year.
Right. Yeah. Well, all of them look kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So it'd be Silent Hill. After that, it'd be Resident Evil 4 remake. 100%. Super pumped about that one too, because that's the GOAT out of all the Resident Evils. That's the best. Like, well, I mean, it's not my favorite, but it is universally known as the best Resident Evil. So, the GOAT, the boy Leon, dude, fucking back at it again with the white vans. You know what I mean? He's here. But yeah, if I had to pick, like, I mean, dude, I'm so fucking pumped for Final Fantasy 16, dude. Oh my god. I've been watching those trailers like crazy. I've watched more for 16 than I have for 7 Remake Part 2, but to be fair, there's really only one thing out for 7 Remake Part 2.
Mm.
But man, dude, I'm so ready for 16. Like, to be able to have a
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, mainline Final Fantasy, that's going back to its roots, going back to the medieval. It's got the man, the myth, the legend, Yoshi P fucking directing it. The guy who
True.
literally resurrected 14 from the fucking grave with his bare
Like,
fucking hands.
like the Phoenix, right?
Like the Phoenix. So if the Phoenix dies early in this game, dude, so that might be a bad sign. It's true. It's true.
Well, yeah, but Phoenixes always rise from their own ashes. It's fine.
Um, all I know is that the Phoenix watches his dad get decapitated in front of him. His dad's blood splatters all over his face. Then he turns into the Phoenix, and then the other guy turns into Ifrit and fucks him up. So, I don't think the Phoenix is rising from them ashes, buddy. GG's, Phoenix. GG's.
We'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, I mean, I've dissected the fuck out of that last trailer that came out. There's so much the lore in that game alone. Like I can't stress it enough. If you have a PlayStation 5 and you're looking for a game to play when 16 comes out, fucking pick up Final Fantasy 16. You don't need to play the previous 15 games. It's not a prereq at all.
Yeah, they're not related.
The lore to that game, just based off the trailers, has been so fucking like. Tony, I'm pretty sure, hasn't touched a Final Fantasy since his favorite, which is 8. He's not that big into Final Fantasy. He likes some of the Final Fantasies, but he's not that big into Final Fantasy. And even he's been watching the fuck out of this one. Like, holy shit, I'm going to pick it up. Like, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be such a good fucking game. I've got such high hopes for this fucking game. And if it's a terrible game, I'm never going to have to show my face again. Just fucking keep my fucking camera off whenever I do a podcast. I'm ashamed.
I don't think there's any chance that it'll be a bad game.
I don't think so either. Like, the combat looks so good. There's so much inspiration taken from like fucking Devil May Cry games and shit like that. Like, the combat's so fucking fast paced. It looks so good, dude.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking good, Canter.
I'm glad for you, being the big Final Fantasy fan you are.
The lore is amazing. The fucking main characters, like, we're slowly getting little tidbits here and there about who they are and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, so good. There's so many icons in the game. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. The only thing that I'm not excited about is, like, I think the majority of the game is going to take place between Clive's like 20s and 30s, because we get to be with this kid from like 16 up.
Okay.
And like Clive's teenage look is so badass to like Clive's older look. He's still cool looking. Don't get me wrong. But his teenage look looks fucking awesome. Like, he looks like such a badass.
Was it just the clothes or what?
Clothes, the hairstyle, all of it. Dude. He looks badass.
What if they let you just customize that?
They don't.
Dang it. Never mind.
No, that's not how that works. I'm going to look like Clive. And as before, he got that stupid face tattoo. He gets a face tattoo when he gets older because he gets in this, he gets in this like kill squad group for icons. So their job is to hunt down. They're called dominants. Dominants are the ones that are born with the power to turn into icons.
Okay.
So they're there to hunt down dominants, and so they have these like tattoos on their face to show that they're part of that group. It's like two swords crossed almost, but like, a little bit more fancier, if you will.
Quicker than showing a badge, just have it tattooed on your face.
Yeah. But look here, bitch. I'm here to kill you. So, but yeah, they have it to where like people are like somewhat turned into icons, and they're able to use like icon abilities versus going full icon, and like it's like taking a toll on their body and shit like that. Like, it's turning them to stone.
Oh.
And we didn't hear that in the actual trailer, but there's this chick who is super awesome, and she's from Japan. And so whenever she gets the Japan trailers and the interviews and stuff, she actually translates it. So that way, in case there's any loss in communication. And so in the communication, they talk about the dude being petrified into stone. And we're like, oh, shit. So it's like literally turning them into, like, their bodies are going to shit, being able to transform. So, oh, God, dude, there's just so much going on in that game. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Cannot fucking wait. But yeah, that would have to be my pick. That's what I'm the most excited for, man. That is what I'm the most fucking excited for. It's gonna be some Final Fantasy. The end of the year, it comes out summer, so summer next year. It's the end of the year. I'm going to just be off the face of the map, dude. We're gonna have to get like 6 months of Dead Funny recording in, dude.
Okay.
I'm not
But
gonna
we'll
be
try
out.
to shove that into 2 days every week.
Exactly, dude. I'm not gonna be around for anything. I'm just gonna be gone. Chris is not gonna exist. You might not even see Chris on a podcast. Who fucking knows?
Wow, that'd be crazy.
I think the only podcast that I've actually missed was because of my daughter's birth. I don't think that there's been. There may be like out of the 195 to 96 episodes we have, I think I could probably count to one hand every episode I haven't been on. I think there's been that little podcasts that I've missed.
Yeah.
I need to get a hobby, dude. Like, what the fuck?
I don't have any either. I play video games. That's my hobby.
Yeah, I
That's
know, right? And those for you wondering, will I be streaming it? Don't know yet. Will I record it for the channel? Don't know yet. As I've gotten more into streaming and I've gotten more into YouTube, I don't know, man. There's just some things that you just kind of want to do for yourself.
Yeah, true. Very true.
You know, like I do feel that, like, as the resident fucking Final Fantasy fan and expert in all things Final Fantasy, as I would like to call myself, that I do owe you guys some review show about the game and maybe some gameplay and stuff like that for sure. But I don't know, man. Like I said, like Final Fantasy VII, I enjoyed streaming it, but I had a save file that I played by myself offline for sure when the remake came out. Like, the remake, like, that's my favorite game of all time. Zero chance I was waiting to stream that. Like, the fuck right. I don't know. I'm pretty fucking hyped for 16 too, though. I've watched the first trailer, I mean, thousands of times at this point. Like, I'm like 85% of the fucking watches on that motherfucker, dude. It's crazy. I love that trailer because it's like they get into the very end and they have this hype music fucking playing and like Clive's talking and like he'll like say like a sentence and then it'll go into like all this badass combat and shit and then it'll go black. He'll say another sentence and go back into it again. And so he starts out and he's all like the history of the crystals, or the legacy of the crystals. And then it goes to all the fighting and it comes back and it's like has controlled our fate. And then it's just like go back to the fighting and then it comes back to the dark screen. He's like, for long enough. And I was like, ooh, shit, let's go. Because crystals have always been a thing about Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Like every single Final Fantasy, there's some form of crystal that does a lot of shit for the fucking game. So, and then this one's pretty cool. So like the lore from what I read off of a non-Square Enix site was that basically there was this gigantic dragon that lived. And it died, and when it died, like, it laid all the way over this land, and like it had specific gems in parts of its body, like these crystals, and those crystals are what's left over after the body decayed. Okay. And so they get power from these crystals that they call the mother crystals, that, you know, kind of help keep their city and stuff like that. So, but the world looks fucking gorgeous. Oh man, I am super fucking pumped to play that fucking game. It's gonna be good, dude. It's gonna be good. And Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is going to blow my fucking socks off. Or Nomura's going to fucking disappoint me and put more Kingdom Hearts into my favorite game of all time. Woohoo. I love you, Nomura, but you got to stop that shit, dude. Kingdom Hearts is for Kingdom Hearts. Leave Final Fantasy alone. Please, for the love of God. I want you to work on it because you made the first one. But I want you to remake the first one. Not fucking give me fucking Kingdom Hearts 4.5. Like, I don't need that. So... Which is funny because it's like the new Kingdom Hearts trailer. Have you seen that?
No.
It looks like a Final Fantasy game. Like, it's not cartoonish at all. It looks like a Final Fantasy game.
Interesting.
It looks like Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, it's nuts, dude. It's like
interesting.
He's like in a fucking like actual city, and he looks like his character skin looks like something out of a Final Fantasy game. He does not look cartoony Sora
at all. Yeah.
The biggest thing that people are pissed off about is he doesn't have his big ass Sora feet. Like Sora's always had some big ass feet.
Right, yeah, like the whole Disney thing,
Yeah, like size 45s. Yeah, he's got normal fucking feet. So people have been like, what the fuck is this? Ain't my Sora. Never thought you'd see the fucking internet get mad about fucking feet, but it fucking happened.
Yeah. People have their things that they're attached to, I guess.
I never once played the game. Was like fucking Sora's feet is the best part of this game. Like, it just didn't happen.
Yeah. Some people get attached to weird things.
To me, it was more along the lines of trying not to get the goddamn "you got a friend in me" stuck in my fucking head for the umpteenth time. Can't tell you how many times I'd fucking leave Toy Story World and I'd just be sitting there like, "You got a friend in me."
I mean, it's a good song.
No, it's not. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Oh well, that's gonna go ahead and do it for us, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday. I hope you had a fucking good one. Thanks for spending some time with us. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you comment, you hit that notification bell. That way you get notified next time we upload a video. Make sure you go over and hit our merch link as well. Check out some of our merch over there. Also, I know some people actually asked me why I didn't bring back the Halloween shirt. The reason is because it was a limited shirt. Now, I could bring it out every Halloween, or I could just pick and choose, and makes you a little bit more of checking out when we have our shop up during Halloween. So, maybe next Halloween, it might be up there. Or, maybe it won't. I'll say this. To be fair, you have a 50-50 shot of it being on the store next Halloween. I think that's fair. I think that's pretty fair.
Good odds. Good odds.
50-50. Like, fucking, it's pretty great. But make sure you check out the link. But the best thing you can do to help us out and to help the mental and to fucking make the whole team happy is share. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Bring everybody you want. Tell them to sign the fuck up. Subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it helps us obtain our overall goals and dreams for this channel. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. See you next time.